Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for allowing us to recognize all of you tonight, this afternoon, for your contributions on behalf of your professional interests and also on behalf of the City of Chesapeake and its citizens. We've developed a format to, I think, more appropriately recognize and honor folks throughout the city, and we thought it appropriate, rather than a silent, closed sort of recognition, to have an open one that will be televised and available for certainly family and friends. So with that, we'll begin with National Emergency Medical Services Week, May 15th to 21st, a week for honoring the men and women of Chesapeake Fire Department who work tirelessly in serving our community. Our firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs show up every day and are challenged by extraordinary circumstances, and every day they display readiness, dedication, professionalism, and grace under fire. During EMS Week, City Hall will be illuminated in blue. Attending tonight is Chief Wooten and Lieutenant Little. Mayor, please call on Chief Wooten for comments, and if the two gentlemen would come forward and stand by the mayor.
Okay. And as you all coming forward, let me go ahead and begin reading proclamation for the National Emergency Medical Service Week. Whereas emergency medical service is a vital public service, and whereas the members of the emergency medical service team are ready to provide life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And whereas the quality of emergency medical care dramatically improves the survival and the recovery rate of those who experience sudden illness or injury. And whereas the emergency medical service team consists of emergency telecommunicators, first responders, law enforcement, physicians, emergency medical technicians, paramedics, firefighters, EMS educators, EMS administrators, emergency nurses, emergency physicians, and others. And whereas the members of the emergency medical service teams, whether career or volunteer, engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance the life-saving skills. And whereas it is appropriate to recognize the value and the accomplishments of emergency medical service providers by designating Emergency Medical Service Week in the City of Chesapeake. Now, therefore, I, Dr. Richard W. West, Mayor of the City of Chesapeake, do hereby proclaim for the week of May the 15th to the 21st, 2022, as Emergency Medical Service Week in the City of Chesapeake, with the theme, EMS, one mission, one team. And I encourage the community to observe this week by honoring those individuals that provide this service to our great city. Chief Whitman.
Thank you, Mayor West, Vice Mayor Dietrich Hay. On behalf of nearly 450 women and men of the Chesapeake Fire Department and our Fire Chief, Ed Elliott, who had a prior engagement and could not make it here today, thank you very much for the proclamation recognizing the great work that our members do. Over the years, we've made great strides in our emergency medical system, partnering with numerous agencies to ensure we're delivering the highest quality patient care to the entire community, all with world-famous wow factor, customer service. We take great pride in serving and caring our citizens when they are experiencing injury, illness, uncertainty, and despair. Our members are highly trained or equipped with the best equipment and technologies and have a servant's heart to protect and improve the quality of life of our community. This is a core fundamental attribute they exhibit over 30,000 times a year. The Chesapeake Fire Department has been the recipient of many awards in our EMS system, including Mission Lifeline Award for 7 consecutive years. This award is presented to organizations that demonstrate superior care in treating cardiac patients. The Chesapeake Fire Department also been recognized for its innovative mobile integrated health program that serves many of our most vulnerable populations. And last year, we were awarded both the Virginia Municipal League Public Safety Award for our EMS system, as well as the International Association of Fire Chiefs Heart Safe Community Award, which is awarded to one fire department in the entire nation, recognizing them for their cardiac care that is provided to their community. We're honored to accept this recognition, but it is truly a gift back to the community, thanking them for the opportunity and privilege it is to serve our wonderful, beautiful city. We would like to provide the level of service to our community. We could not provide the level of service to our community if not for the support we receive from our city council, from our city manager, Mr. Price, and his staff. This is truly a team effort, and ultimate winners of this teamwork is our community and the members in our community. So on behalf of our entire department, thank you for the proclamation recognizing our EMS professionals and the support that you've given our department over the many years. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we know that those services and emergency services and fire department comes from great service, comes from great leadership. And we certainly appreciate the leadership that we have. Chief Ed Elliott certainly does a great job, as well as all of the administrative team. So we're just so thankful for them. Mr. Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The next is National Public Works Week. That's May 15th to May 21st, 2022. This is a week-long advocacy and awareness campaign designed to educate and energize the public on the importance of public works. As one of the City of Chesapeake's largest departments, Chesapeake Public Works is proud to participate in this year's awareness campaign, focusing on how the men and women of the department work tirelessly to make Chesapeake ready and resilient for the challenges of today and tomorrow. Attending tonight is Oral Suri, Director of Public Works, Sam Sawan, Deputy Director of Public Works, and please come to the podium with Dr. West.
And as they do, I'll read this proclamation. But before I do, Earl, just a couple, yesterday, or was it that or when was it? We did
Last Thursday.
Last Thursday. Time flies when you're having fun. Just did the safety awards, and what a great time that was, seeing all the employees out there, and you again for your leadership in that department means so much. And so if you'll give me a moment, whereas public works services provided in our city are an integral part of our citizens' everyday lives. And whereas the support of an understanding and informed citizenry is vital to the efficient operations of public works system and programs such as streets and highways, traffic engineering, solid waste collection, public facilities, and stormwater. And whereas the health, safety, and the comfort of this great city depends on the facilities and services, whereas the quality and the effectiveness of these facilities, as well as their planning, design, and construction, is vitally dependent upon the efforts and the skills of public works staff. And whereas the efficiency and the quality and dedicated personnel who staff the Public Works Department is materially influenced by the people's attitude and understanding of the importance of the work that they perform. And now, therefore, I, Dr. Richard W. West, Mayor of the City of Chesapeake, do hereby proclaim the week of May 15th as National Public Works Week in the City of Chesapeake. And I call upon all citizens and civic organizations to acquaint themselves with these issues involving and providing our public works, and to recognize the contributions in which the Public Works Department make each and every day to our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. Mr. Sarth.
Thank you, Mayor, Vice Mayor. It's always important to me to have our employees that are doing the work be the ones to receive the proclamation on behalf of the department. So this year we have a distinguished group of individuals that have been recognized by their peers through the American Public Works Association. I'm going to ask them to come forward now. And as they're coming forward, I will read the award that they received. So first is the Public Contact Customer Service Award. This year's recipient is John Porter. This award is given to recognize a supervisor or non-supervisor of a governmental chapter member organization that provides continuously outstanding customer service to the public. The Public Works Hero Award, received by Debbie Butler. This is to recognize Public Works employees who go above and beyond through their outstanding achievements that make the difference between life, death, and serious injury. The Donald S. Frady Award recipient is Karen Ellis. This is presented annually to recognize individuals in non-supervisory positions for outstanding achievement in local government service. The Judith Mueller Local Government Service Award recipient is Rob Mackins. That formally recognizes those that have served at a high level in a continuous capacity in a public agency for 20 years or more. The Non-Public Contact Customer Service Award is Gwen Barnett, and she made me promise not to call on her to speak, to recognize any supervisor or non-supervisor of a governmental chapter member organization that provides continuously outstanding customer service to personnel within an organization providing public works services. And the Robert S. Hobson Leadership Service Award recipient is Belinda Malone, presented annually to recognize a Mid-Atlantic chapter public works official working at the supervisory level for outstanding service and meritorious achievement in local government service. So those are our individual awards. We also have some project awards. So the first one is in the category of transportation projects in the $5 million to $25 million range. That project is the Poindexter Street Bridge project. Sam Swan is here representing the project team. And then also in the structures category, $5 million to $25 million, the Chesapeake Fire Station 7, Police Precinct 6, Wilbur Hogue and Kevin Brookshire are here to representing that project. So with that, it's certainly, Mayor, if you would present the proclamation to this group, I would appreciate it.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, so we'll wait for his picture. Let's see, I don't want to block anybody out. Yeah, we gotta tighten up. There we go. You got it.
Doesn't work. I
There we
don't
go.
want to step on anybody's foot.
Thank you all. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
The next is Mental Health Awareness Month. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we recognize that mental health is an essential part of overall health. While it can be difficult to experience a mental health challenge, asking for help and personally acknowledging your expertise and experience is a sign of strength and an inspiration to others who may face similar challenges. We each play an important role in supporting community members who are living with mental health conditions. Attending tonight, Kristen Martin, Prevention Team's Supervisor, Michelle Morgan-Jackson, Certified Prevention Specialist, Melanie Chaplin, Prevention Specialist, and Jeff Cook, Prevention Specialist. Please come to the podium by Mayor West.
And as you all are coming, let me just comment in terms of mental health. You know, we have so many issues and challenges in society today, and most recently, the mayors of the Hampton Roads have come together to address the increased amount of violence throughout our nation, and we are always discovering just how important mental health services is to that issue, and we hope and pray that we as a city and as a Commonwealth and as a nation will commit ourselves to providing more resources to this very important area. So I will read, whereas mental health is essential to everyone's overall health and well-being, and whereas all Americans face challenges in the life that can impact their mental health, and whereas prevention is an effective way to reduce the burden of mental health conditions, and whereas there are practical tools that all people can use to improve their mental health and increase resiliency, and whereas mental health conditions are real and prevalent in our nation, and whereas with effective treatment, those individuals with mental health conditions can recover and lead full, productive lives, and whereas each business, school, government agency, healthcare provider, and organizations and citizens share the burden of mental health problems that has a responsibility to promote mental health and supportive prevention efforts. Now, therefore, I, Dr. Richard W. West, do hereby proclaim May 2022 as Mental Health Awareness Month in the city of Chesapeake. As the mayor, I also call upon the citizens, government agencies, public and private institutions, businesses, and schools in Chesapeake to recommit our community to increasing awareness and understanding of mental health, the steps our citizens can take to protect their mental health, and the need for appropriate and accessible services for all people with mental health conditions. Please.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Throughout the pandemic, we have faced isolation, stress, and uncertainty, and a growing number of Chesapeake residents have experienced mental health symptoms. We have learned through this experience that we all struggle during challenging times and need support and access to care so that we can thrive. People who experience mental health challenges may be in your family. They may live next door, they may teach your children, or they may be in the next cubicle or sit in the same church pew as you. While 1 in 5 people will experience a mental health illness during their lifetime, everyone faces challenges in life that can impact their mental health. About half of Americans will meet the criteria for a diagnosable health condition sometime in their life, with symptoms starting by age 24 for most people. In addition, the average delay between symptom onset and treatment is 11 years, meaning that many people spend months or years facing mental health challenges before getting the help that they need and deserve. Here in the city of Chesapeake, we recognize that mental health is an essential part of overall health. Although our society emphasizes physical health, both are equally important for overall well-being. While it can be difficult to experience a mental health challenge, asking for help and personally acknowledging your lived experience is a sign of strength and an inspiration to others who may face similar challenges in their life. Recovery is possible. We each play an important role in supporting community members who are living with mental health conditions every day. Learn the warning signs of emotional distress and suicide. Engage affected loved ones in supportive dialogue, and help destigmatize mental health conditions by learning about mental health, to educate yourself and others, using respectful language, encouraging equality in how people perceive physical illness and mental health, and offer support to others during periods of struggle and recovery. If you or someone you know is in crisis, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. For additional resources, including treatment options and different resources that you can print out at home and utilize yourself and your family, please visit our website at cibhprevention.com. We want to thank the City of Chesapeake Council for acknowledging this very important month and bringing awareness to mental health.
Read it. All right. Thank you all again. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentations, and I know on behalf of the mayor and all my colleagues on City Council, I want to offer to each of you and everyone that you work with my own personal gratitude for all of your services to the city and the citizens of Chesapeake. Thank you very much.